family. Happy freaking eclipse day. Damn. My dreams last night were kind of freaky. Scary. And lots of confirmations all day today. So far, all day today. All morning. It feels like the day's already over. I'm looking for a really specific sign because, you know, we were told not to sign contracts today, right? During Mercury retrograde. I was supposed to be signing a contract. And I gave it to my landlord to print it out. And the printer would not print. It would not print. And then it popped out today. The day of Mercury retrograde and the eclipse. So I don't know if I'm supposed to sign this contract now. I'm concerned. So I'm asking for that question. So an answer to that. So here's our 4 items. If you want to do Zodiac, this is, okay, this is water, clearly. Fire, earth, air. Wow. Water, fire, earth, air. How interesting. So water, there's the key. Wow. I'm getting messages, really good ones actually, because I was told, and I can't even remember how it was told to me, but I know. This is laser light quartz, and I know who this represents. That's a trip. Okay, so the laser light quartz holds the key. He's in his shell, but the shell's open. The clam top's missing. We've got pyrite. We've got the spiral. I'm thinking of the spiral staircase. We've got, I swear this is chrysocolla on both sides. I don't even know what to call this right now. Here we've got my tiger's iron pendulum. Here we've got, this is rose quartz, but it's just in an awkward shape. It's a cat, but it's not, it could have been a heart, but the side's broken. Wow, I'm so surprised that I put us both right next to each other. Something's wrong with this rose quartz, this cat. It's broken. I see the cat face, and this whole side. I also see, you know what I see? I know what I see. I know what's wrong with this cat. I see the Cheshire cat, the one that disappears all the time. The Alice in Wonderland cat, that's what I see right here. Do you see it? And then we've got the broken goddess. And I saw something. I know who this represents. They're cut right in half. Wow, and I don't, they were cut right in half. I know who this represents. So this one is a reminder of loving yourself, surrendering. They're wrapped in rubies. I just heard full circle completion. Anyway, these are your 4. Clearly I'm taking these 2 and these 2 are on the other side. That's really odd. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take these 2 of priority for myself, but then I'm gonna do, this one was with this one was with this one. Isn't that interesting? So I'm gonna pay extra special attention to this and this one for them. This one was with this Cheshire cat that's broken. They're crazy. Okay. What's interesting about this reading today is I don't like the decks. I don't like them. I don't like the way the decks are stacked. How about that? I feel like the decks are stacked. And I just heard, yep, playing together, working at a team. Working as a team. Make it fun. Dog, unconditional love, loyalty, friendship, best friend, protector, dear, gentle, cautious, intuitive, shy, loving. Wow. The decks are stacked, working as a team. The dog and the deer. Damn. Dog and the deer. There's a Stevie Nicks song, Dog and the butterfly. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting such freaking messages. The dog and the butterfly. Okay, we're gonna get the lyrics to this. I don't even need, I think it's Heart that sings it. There I was with the old man, stranded again, so off I'd ran. A young world crashing around me, no possibilities of getting what I need. He looked at me and smiled, said, no, 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 child. See the dog and the butterfly, up in the air, he likes to fly, dog and butterfly. Below she had to try, she rolled back down to the warm, soft ground, laughing. She don't know why, dog and butterfly. Well, I stumbled upon your secret place, safe in the trees. You had tears in your face, wrestling with your desires. My legs are covered in chills, so are my arms. I mean, absolutely freaking covered. Holy shit. See the dog and butterfly up in the air, he liked to fly? Yeah. Dog and butterfly. Below, she had to try. She rolled back down to the warm, soft ground, laughing to the sky, up to the sky, dog and butterfly. We're getting older, the world's getting colder. For the life of me, I don't know the reason why. Maybe it's living making us give in. Hearts rolling in, taking back on the tide. We're balanced together, ocean upon the sky. Another night in this strange town. Moonlight holding me, light is down. Voice of confusion inside of me, just begging to go back where I'm free. Feels like I'm through. Then the old man's words are true. See the dog and the butterfly, up in the air he liked to fly. Dog and butterfly, below she had to try. She rolled back. Why do I keep getting chills when I get to this line? Look. I keep getting the chills when I get to this line. I keep getting the chills when I get to this line. See the dog and the butterfly, up in the air he liked to fly. Dog and butterfly, below she had to try. She rolled back down to the warm, soft ground with a little tear in her eye. She had to try, she had to try. Dog and butterfly, yeah. Up in the air he liked to fly. The dog and the butterfly, below she had to try. She rolled back down to the warm, soft ground, laughing. She don't know why, but she had to try. She had to try, the dog and the butterfly. I don't even know what the hell this means. Is it drugs? Is it drugs? What the hell is it? Is it a life that they wanted and they were afraid to go after it? Oh God, I see. Oh my God, I see the mother and I see the best friend that was the freaking enemy. Wow. So it was written to her dog, her sheepdog, the dog that herds the sheep, okay? She watched from her bedroom window as her sheepdog chased a butterfly around the yard. As she watched her dog, it struck her how as symbolic as to how life can be. This is the mother. When you're an earthbound creature, you're always jumping and reaching for things we can never really catch, but you try anyway. And that's the point of the song. We're always trying to grab at something higher. And now I feel like crying. Why? Why were you not satisfied with what you had? Why did you always want to have something more? Why wasn't it good enough what you had? You had to look outside. You wanted to go after that butterfly. Another way of looking at it, the dog is the active side of life, and the butterfly is the introverted side of life. And the song is about having both to become balanced. The song is about life and dealing with failure. A heartbroken girl is advised by the old man, don't give up. See that dog chasing that butterfly, trying to capture it? The dog has a very little chance, but she rolls back down laughing. The dog is happy in the chase, as she will not necessarily be in the capture. You're happy with what you're chasing, but once you get it, you're not going to want it. Huh. A place in life's journey, thinking we have certain needs and how we chase dreams only to find out that the world changes around us, and then we grow older and the needs we seek to fulfill our lives also change. We never really succeeded in getting everything we think we need, and yet the desire and the attempt to reach the satisfaction keeps us going. We have to try. We're balanced together, the ocean and the sky. The world is in equilibrium. We're riding on the tide, always on a changing path. But on the path, we remain. So we can see where it goes or how it ends. And we don't want to go back in time, only forward. We always want to see what's around the next corner. Even if we never really see what's the end of the journey, we can have happiness in taking this ride. I like that. This is a story of lost love. The dog, bound to the earth, to the circumstances that were narrated by the captivity they find themselves in with that old man. The old man is reality, captivity. The butterflies that she sees, she loves the beauty that is freedom. She finds him in this secret place and tries to reach him, discovering and laughing about the fact that she realizes she can't fly. She's earthbound. She's a loyal dog, and her circumstances contain her within that reality. She cannot help but look up to the beautiful butterfly that represents her lost freedom and true love, and at least try to join him, falling in spite of again and again to the ground, her home, her place. She longs for freedom. She longs to join the butterfly, but realizes she can't, but has to try. About the freedom I wish so desperately, but realize I cannot do it. So to me, it's like somebody who's giving up. They see their soulmate there. That's what they want. They want that freedom. They want that. They long for that. But they've chosen to believe that they can't have that. How sad is that? Sorry to bring this depressing song up, but there's a reason for it, I suppose. But I do believe that it's about drugs. So, I went to lunch yesterday with my 19-year-old daughter to talk about and remember her mother who died 7 years ago to the day. After lunch, we brought some yellow roses and went to the cemetery where the grandmother, great-grandmother, and grandfather are buried. Her mother's ashes were spread in the north tower of the Golden Gate Bridge. My daughter's grandmother died of a drug overdose at the age of 27. My daughter's mother died of liver failure. It was a beautiful summer day. The cemetery was very real. I sent an email to the daughter expressing gratitude for sharing this event, along with a link of this song. While on the computer, I learned of the death of Amy Winehouse of a drug overdose on the anniversary of my daughter's mother's death. I'm thankful. 1 year later, I feel the song is for everybody. Somebody died. It's about drugs. It's about chasing. I always felt it was about drugs. And that's why when I looked at this spread, I realized this is the one who died. This is the one that was broken and cut in the middle. I'm sorry if you chose that, but that's what I'm seeing. So what could your drug of choice be? Whatever your drug of choice is, it cuts you right through the center. And you give it up. You wanted it, but you give it up because it's not in your highest good. That's what I watched in my dream last night. Something that somebody wanted so desperately, and there it was, and it was like, nope, it's over. I'm walking away. I am choosing to give up this love. Isn't that odd? And yet, what we got, playing together, working as a team, making it fun, dog, best friend, loyalty, protector, dear, gentle cause, cautious. I feel like that, speaking about two people, best friends, and one died, and you have to give them up. You have to allow them to go. That's what I'm seeing. It hurts you, but you have to allow them to go. They're not here anymore. You have to set them free. Your best friend. You have to set your best friend free. Remember that song I got, it's that person, that soulmate of mine, the karmic, and he wrote it. Actually, he didn't write it, he sang it. So he didn't write the song. That's interesting. He didn't write the song. He covered that song. It was a cover. It was a cover. And he said, And it was, if you could read my mind, love, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. And once I saw you, I set you free. So there's two ways of looking at this. Set you free so that you could actually live your life and love. You could, because you were in a prison, you weren't allowing yourself to love. But the other one is, and I will always be, wow, I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. So you have to see this person, this one that has died. You have to release them. You have to set them free, because we hold people into this. We hold people back. This one needs to go on, and you're holding this, and you need to release it to set it free. God, I'm just going to go on with the reading because this is upsetting me right now. It's confusing me, and I don't want it to confuse you. We're going to probably get messages. Well, no doubt Spirit will give us the messages. Like I said, what I watched that last night. It's over. And I heard, is it over? Wow. Is it actually over? Somebody betrayed me. Somebody turned on me. I didn't understand it, and I knew that the police were coming to get them, and it was over. It was over. And I thought, and somebody said to me, is it really over? And I said, yeah, it looks like it. And then I went in and I had a shower and I washed it away. Wow. It isn't surprising that we would get a message like, you know, me talking this way on the night of the full moon lunar eclipse. Gosh. So let's see what comes up. I mean, there was a lot of things that came up in my memory feed today that I absolutely can't even, I can't share it yet at this time. It's odd. One of the things I saw is I'm not perfect, but I have a freaking awesome Canadian wife. That's close enough. And I said, I'm going to get that for my husband. Okay. Here we go, you guys. At 17 minutes and 7 seconds in, we go to... Gosh, I don't even know what I want to call you. The Keeper of the Key. Okay, that brings me back to reality. The Keeper of the Key, he's still there. He's the laser light, quartz, psychedelic quartz, rainbow quartz, holds the key. The shell is open. Actually, I don't know if he holds the key. The key lies next to him. We'll see if the mermaid dives down and takes that key away. So here we have wisdom. Oh, wow. You can tell, wisdom of Avalon. You can tell I don't peek, right? All right, so movement. Interesting, okay. So what you see, the first thing I'm looking at is that ginormous boulder, but it's a ruin as well. And I don't know how to, I don't know runes. I don't know how to ruin things. I don't know ruins. Somebody else might look at that and understand, but right now I see when the great wave comes, go to the mountain. Well, there's the wave, and there's the rock, all in one. And it feels like it's in the way, but it's not really. You can get around that, right? Because look at its calm waters, and look at that cove, and look where I want to live. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Yes, indeedy. So whatever has been going on in your life is, there's change. There's change, baby. Whatever has been stalled, there's change in the air, and you're moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving on. You might be traveling. You might be moving. This could be physical. This could be mental, because the water, is emotional. Emotionally, you're moving on. You've had a stumbling block in your way, but you're looking at that cove, and you're like, heck, man, I can climb. I climb rocks. I'm an expert rock climber. Yes, I am. And so apparently was this water person. I love climbing rocks. So I got no issue there. I stand on that. So whatever it is, they're telling you, Spirit says this is not the time to remain static. This is about moving forward into the mystery. And that song, she's going to jump, even though she doesn't know what's going on. It's about moving forward, even if you don't know what's coming. That's the mystery. That's the journey. So Spirit says right now, these challenges that are in your way, you're not supposed to stop because of the challenges. Because you have to let go of what was in order of, wow, there you go. You got to let go. You're walking away from something. You got to let go and welcome what is coming. It's about change for the better. You're letting go and you're moving on. You're moving on. Look at the waves. 3 and 6 is 9. That's it, dude, from Dudesterville. Get to work, light worker. Stop procrastinating. You've got everything you need to move forward, and the time is now. The River Queen. Wow. Somebody wrote to me and asked me for a reading, and they called themselves the River Queen. The River Woman? Interesting. I grew up on the river. I love the river. And she's a mermaid. Holy, did I choose this? I did. Both of them, right? So, there we go. It's me too. Letting go. Going with the flow. Natural movement. Wow. So, I mean, you can't get that. Jeez. You can't get much more confirmation than back to back. I mean, come on. Holy granola. Huh. So this is about letting go and releasing, I would say. You know how I said, if you want something, you just got to let it go. Don't ask, forget it. Don't sit there and say, I want, because you'll never get it. Just let it go. Don't attach, detach. You know, the river, as it moves forward, it drags things up from the bottom. That's history. That's our karmic ties to look at, throw away, get rid of. It's the lessons. It's the dark night of our soul. Everything that comes up to be healed. So right now, you think about the rivers, they all run together and then they run to the ocean, right? Think about, gosh, all the things that the water does. If the rivers run to the ocean consumes it, right? It becomes that. When the rain falls down and it hits the desert ground and then it turns to mist and it evaporates, everything keeps moving around. It falls down, is absorbed into the earth, goes back. Everything just goes back. So Spirit says right now we have to go with the flow. Just be flexible. Allow ourselves to be water. Basically, be water. And if you allow yourself to be water and just go, you'll get around the rocks. These rocks. You're going to get around this rock. I mean, these go stinking together. There's the mermaid going around that rock. She's just like, peace. Flow around it. There's no obstacle holding you back. Nothing is in your way. Nope. You're going to surrender because the events that are happening right now, this is eclipse. This is eclipse. There's nothing we can do to stop the eclipse. It's moving. So right now, be gentle with yourself and with everyone else. Just allow things to flow and you'll see how easily you move forward. Wow. I have to do something quickly. You guys have to come with me. There's nothing I can do. I have to show you something. Hi guys, look at these two. They've surrendered fighting with me. I want you to look at something. How can I do this? How can I do this? Gosh, I hope you didn't see me. All right, I want you to look, whoops. I want you to look at that. I'm looking for something in here. I didn't bring you in here because there's way too many mirrors and I'm not actually even dressed. Well, I am, but I'm dressed kind of like a mermaid right now. I've got a long skirt, to the ground that's very low on my hips. And I've got a mermaid top, just like the shell, the little, like the bra. And I'm not going to let them, it's funny that I'm dressed this way. So clearly these cards are definitely mine. Come on, help me out here. I'm bringing this in. There's a reason. All right. I'll take this. I was going to take the one, but I can't figure out how to set it. And if I do... Well, they both have shells. Okay. Hold on. They both have shells. Now look at this, the dolphin. Okay, so she's going to ride the wave, this little one. I got to be able to do this where you guys can't see me. So the dolphin is reminding us to play, right? The mermaid here, this is where we're at right now. She's thinking, and the tide is going in it. It looks like it's pretty high tide. which is where it would be until tonight when it goes out, right? The full moon pulls it in. So we're at high tide right now. Gosh, this looks like in Northern California. I know exactly where this is. And she's got her pearls of wisdom. This is also the shell here, the abalone shell, is what we use to catch our sage. And she's combing out her psychic antennae. She's getting ready for tonight. She's thinking. She's relaxing. And here, she's thinking about her ships coming in, right? Okay, I'm going to bring this one. And there's the crystal ball. And there's that starfish. Interesting. Remember the starfish, the turquoise, the soul color. And they've got a crystal ball. Okay. Hold on. Gosh, I hope I don't have to cut this whole front part of the reading out because you guys all saw me as I walked down the hallway. You probably did. Damn it. Okay. I'm using this. I don't know where to put her. She's so big. She's here for a reason. Okay, so the mermaid. Remember yesterday we spoke about the cornucopia that was being brought to us? There she has it on her head, and she holds the light. She's looking down. I think she's praying, or she's connecting to spirit. So there's so much about the mermaid right now. This is crazy. Okay, so we've seen all the different mermaids. One was playing, right, keeping it light and easy. One was definitely thinking, meditating. I would say meditating, combing out her psychic antennae. This one is holding the cornucopia. This one is the light. This is the light in the storm. Okay, I'm going to go on. There's a lot. We'll have our information brought towards us. Nothing's going to stop us. We're going to allow this river to take us forward. We're going to do what we saw the one mermaid do. Relax, taking it easy, self-care, right? Maybe right now because things are a little bit confusing, we don't know what's coming around the corner, so that's why she was combing out her psychic antennae. The other one was realizing I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to do what makes me happy because that's going to lift my vibration. And then this one, this to me feels like this is the full moon. Okay, I'm offering up to spirit. This is what I'm getting now. Tonight's the full moon. You put out your full moon wishes, and this is about what you want to release. So thank you for the lessons, but I'm releasing you. I'm releasing you to spirit. And we always ask for whatever we release to be turned back into pure white light. We don't want any negativity. So she's releasing, and look, she's looking, she's not fighting it. She's resolved, she's resigned, she's grateful for the lessons. She realizes that was a cornucopia that was brought to her. I love her Wonder Woman starfish around her arms. I never realized that. God, I love the starfish. Remember our warrior? Yeah. Okay, so here we all are. Mermaid, mermaid, mermaid. And we have one message with this. What is it? What is our message? You guys heard me shuffle. Kindness, and this is what Spirit said. Be kind to others and yourself. A kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. Okay, bam. All wrapped up together. This is beautiful. This is freaking awesome. I love this. Okay, at 28 minutes and 28 seconds in, oh, you know we have to stop. We go to the tiger iron pendulum. Now think about the pendulum. As the pendulum swings, right? Back and forth. Which way are you going to go? There's decision times. Whoa. Tiger iron. Tiger iron. 28. 28. 2 and 8. 8, 9, 10. Whoa, the end. This is it. 10. It's a gateway, you guys. 10. We'll start with that. Hold positive thoughts about this situation, the Father says. Everything's working out in your highest good. Please call upon Him, the Father, to help you stay optimistic because your thoughts are influencing, and they are an influencing factor in the final outcome. Woo! 10. So 2 and 8 is 10, the gateway. When we get to 10, it's over. Whatever it is, it's done. It's done. And now you move forward. And we go to 2. The number 2, everything is fine and will continue to do so. Keep your believing because your feelings of hope lead to positive outcomes. Now they're asking for the angels. Call the angels to buoy your faith if you ask them for help. So our Father and our I'm asked, that's what I do. I ask the Father and the angels for our help. So then 8, this is the cornucopia. Okay, so you may be worried. You may be worried at this time about moving forward, right? About maybe financially, about a new job, whatever it is, because there's movement, right? But the number 8 signifies abundance. And see the cornucopia? I knew that there was reasons for all of this. I wish I could have brought the other one in. She had so much color, but there was probably a reason. The other one was the color of the rainbow, and you don't want that one. You want the white one. You want the pure one. The one in the light. And she's not drawing attention to herself. The other one is. It's all about the other one. The other one is all about themselves. Interesting. Okay. 8. It is an endless, right? It's a loop that goes on infinity. So it signifies abundance and prosperity. And the endless loops signify an infinite flow of whatever it is that you need. Money, time, ideas, whatever you require in order to move forward on your life's purpose. So that's 8. 2, 8, 10. And then 28. Did we do 28? Was that it? Hold on, sorry. No, that was 8. So 28. Money comes to you as you keep the faith that you, your loved ones, and your beautiful life purpose are all fully supported by heaven. Fully supported. Check it out. Fully supported. Okay. So that was an awesome message. If you've been stressing about money, you've got a cornucopia, whatever it is that you need. But money specifically came forward, so that's a really awesome sign. All right, so now we move forward at 31 minutes and 34 seconds. Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for your help, for their help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Okay, so we have asked. We have asked, right? We called upon the Father, we called upon the angels, and we've asked for both of their help. So now they said, you've asked, so now get out of your way and allow us to help you. It's here for you. Right on. Right on. No stress. No stress. Now, what we have to recognize, very, very important thing to recognize, is that we deserve it. We deserve it. Yes, we do. No, you don't need to fight your way through for this. Spirit is happy to help us. Because you know what? That's the problem. And I have this my whole life. I've done this my whole life, and I'm really learning. You don't have to struggle. We don't have to kill ourselves to get love. We don't have to kill ourselves to be successful. We just need to work as a team. The dog and the butterfly, they work together as a team. You've got to work as a team. Because think about it, the dog is loyalty, best friend, friendship. When I looked at it, I didn't see the sadness. Because there's a mirror. There's a mirror of that dog and butterfly. There's always a mirror. There's the one that's for you and the one that's not for you. And when I saw the dog and the butterfly, I saw them as being on a team. Because I see loyalty, best friend, friendship, unconditional love. And the butterfly is freedom. You don't want to hold on and restrict anyone. We want to be free. We all want freedom. It's a positive. Look at the butterflies. 3 of them. Full circle completion, like the number 10. My gosh. And the color turquoise. My soul color. And the color of truth. And healing and love. Damn, you guys. We deserve this. We don't have to kill ourselves for this. I just heard let's go Robinson Crusoe style. Yeah, let's go Robinson Crusoe style. Oh man. It's time to go to the rainforest. Wow. You know, and just like me, Spirit, they watch us struggle. Struggle, kill ourselves, you know, to try and achieve and to try and make something happen. And they say, will you please stop? Stop killing yourselves. Work with us. And when we say for you to relax and play like the dolphin and go with the flow like the mermaid, just kind of allow, take care of yourself, do a little self-care, prepare yourself for tonight's full moon. What is it that you wish to release? What is it that you're saying thanks for? Recognize that we're not doing this by ourselves. What I'm looking at too is the boulder in the water that was in front of us, right? That we're not going to allow to stumble us. That's the size of this boulder. It's nothing. If we work with Spirit, this mermaid is my highest self. Look at the size of me compared to this pebble. And I'm a mermaid. Is that really going to get in my way? No. So we need to totally relax and recognize that we are being assisted, and Spirit wants us to. But you know what? Sometimes we stop Spirit from assisting us. We get in their way. We get in our way. We block them. And the way we do it is by not believing that we deserve everything that we are desiring. I said yesterday, you know what? How I kept saying, bring me a soulmate, and I kept getting a soulmate. I got the soulmate, but I didn't say the right words. I want my soulmate, my true soulmate, my spiritual soulmate. I want my permanent soulmate. That's what I said yesterday. Bring me my permanent soulmate. And then I let it go like a butterfly. Because what do? You don't hold on to a butterfly. You allow it to come and rest gently, right? Love isn't something you take, it's something that's given. So you relax. So just like this, open your hands and set the butterfly free. We all get free choice, right? And whatever it is that comes to us will be in our highest good. Often, as well, we block Spirit's help by doing things, making choices that are bad for us. We all get choice, but sometimes we can make the bad choice, a wrong choice. Yes, we can. It's the wrong choice because you really wanted that. And by choosing to go against the guidance that you were given, you've been asked to walk through, you've been asked to take this opportunity, you've been asked to take this leap of faith, you've been asked to move forward, and yet you don't do it, and so you now block that opportunity. So you didn't get that. That was a poor choice. And maybe you felt like you couldn't because it's too threatening for me to do that. I'm afraid. Remember the dog and the butterfly? He was afraid. He wanted that. He wanted to reach for that. He wanted that so bad, but he didn't think he could leave. He couldn't leave. He chose not to. And sometimes, you know what? We can't control other people. But Spirit's saying right now, please rest in the assurance that what you've asked for is here. We will help you. We can help you. We can help you relax too. Please pay attention to repetition. Please pay attention to synchronistic events. All manner of synchronistic events are being brought to us at this time. Thoughts, feelings, visions. These are messages from Spirit. These aren't just bullshit. This is the real deal. And if you do, remember yesterday I said you will not fail. Remember the St. Christopher that was taking that babe across the water, that babe who ended up being the son of God? But what's interesting to me is, I'm going to show you something. I wonder if I can pull it up. I watched something in the sky yesterday. The mountains are on fire here. Remember I said when the great wave came? When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. But at the same time that the great wave was building at the coast, which was emotional energy building at the coast, there was a fire sweeping through the valley. Well, that was going on right here. And it was set intentionally. It was intentionally set. And as I drove out yesterday to go do my errands, I looked and I saw, I'm going to show you because this could be messages for other, I know that it will be messages for certain people. Okay, this is what I looked up and I saw. Can you see that angry man? This is an angry man. And I said, Odin, the angry father, who set that fire intentionally. You showed yourself clearly. We know who set those fires intentionally. Thundercloud looks like an angry, angry man. I looked up at it and I saw fire mountain. The mountain is on fire. Angry, angry. Thunderclouds. God, that face is so obvious. The face is so obvious. And this is what I wrote. So for whoever understands this message, this is for you. The god of fire and thunder is angry. I saw two people. One is Odin. Actually, one is Thor, one is Loki. Remember I was lightning before the thunder? Well, this is the thunder god. The father is the thunder. And Loki is speaking, I was lightning before the thunder god Thor, his brother, that was just like the father. You showed yourself clearly. We know who set those fires intentionally. Odin, the ruler of the castle on the hill. He is the father of Thor and Loki. Loki, my favorite, and was a husband to this one, an unnamed woman. Odin acts as the overarching antagonist in God of War. The father was the antagonist. Yosemite Mountain was under pressure and it erupted. The volcano in Hawaii erupted. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain with the tablets, waterfalls, also the books that you hold, and your knowledge. When this was occurring, fires were sweeping through the valley, fires intentionally set by a clearly mentally unstable person. It's a good thing they're in jail. Okay, I'm leaving that message. Anyone that message was for, you'll understand. Wow, one of our messages just blew away. That's interesting. Hold on, I gotta get it. One of our messages just blew away. Huh. Curious about that. All right. So, woo, there was darkness, and then let there be light. The significant a change. This is, I hope you guys are following all of this. It's all over the place, but it's actually really not. There's so much that I'm not sure if I meant to share. Good cheers bring good tidings. A member of the family, in air quotes, that had lost contact for some years arrives unexpectedly. It's a time of joy. You will learn much of the travels that were undertaken. Someone close to you shares this joy. You get the travel bug. Make your plans in advance. Business will pick up along the way. Okay? I'm leaving you that, and then we move on. This is Indigo Empaths. Shielding. Wow. Wow. I would say you need to shield from the angry father. Wow. Okay, so why does that angel have her arms up at the light coming at her? Why? Why do you have your arms up at the light coming at you? It's like a spotlight. I don't want to be in the spotlight. So you may be a very strong person. Your heart is strong. The colors here, turquoise, yellow, green, royal blue, white, creamy. Everything's kind of blurred. Everything's kind of washed out in that light. Your energy's very, very sensitive. That energy, you know, I was with my soulmate. I'm going to say something, and I'm not meaning to offend him, because there was actually two things happening. When I was with my friend Scott, my friend from the old school, from way back, this was somebody, we never were anything more than friends. I don't think I ever hugged him or held his hand, nothing. But when I saw him the other night, he says, let's go for a walk, and we walked around town talking. And he said, hold my hand. And I did, but I felt uncomfortable. I don't hold up men's hands, you know, not if I'm not with them that way. I know it sounds stupid, but I don't. But I did, because I had said to Spirit, I need a hug. I love to be hugged. I want to be held. I need human connection, right? I needed a soulmate, and so it all was there. So I thought to myself, you asked for this, right? You asked for this. So I was holding his hand. And then we went singing, and I always keep myself at a bit of a distance. I did this. I shield myself. I just do this. My energy is very important to me. And then when we went to leave, we finished singing our songs, and it was like, okay, we were done. Those two songs needed to be sung, and then we were done. Isn't that interesting? We sang our songs, and then it needed to be done. So he says, where are we going to go now? And I said, I got to go home. I got to work, you know? Oh, wow. And he just spoke. He just left a comment. He left a comment on stop being an asshole. There, now I'm your life coach. That's interesting. My Uncle Phil sent that to me. Stop being an asshole. There, now I'm your life coach. That's interesting. Now what happened was, it's funny, so that's him talking to me. Stop being an asshole. There, now I'm your life coach. He said, give me a hug. So I gave him a hug, goodbye. And then I went to pull away, and he said, wait, no, give me more energy. There's somebody in my life right now that understands right away what that means to me. When I was with my twin soul, we'd been together. We were together intimately, and then he was leaving, and he gave me a hug, and then we walked outside, and we were standing there talking for a few minutes, and then I said, can I have a hug? And he said, I already gave you one. And I said, okay, can I have another? And he said, I don't know. Are you going to take my energy or are you going to give me energy? And I said, I don't know. So then he hugged me again. Actually, we were in the house still. And when he hugged me, he said, and I hugged him. I just kept saying, I love you, I love you, I love you in my head, right? Because I'd never told him that. I was never able to say those things to him, even though I felt it. And after he hugged me, he let me go and he said, well done. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, you remained neutral. I didn't take his energy and I didn't give him energy, because we don't do that. And when you detach from a situation, you detach from the ones that you love. Always. Always cut cords for the ones that you love, because the cords are dysfunctional, right? You never cut cords of love. It's very healthy. But when you do that, you say, I give you back your energy and I take back mine. At that time, he didn't want me taking his energy, and he didn't want me putting my energy onto him. And I didn't do that. I remained whole in myself. But when I was with my karmic soulmate, which is just another soulmate that has a karmic lesson, right? He said to me, give me your energy. That shows you the difference. That's what you shield yourself from. You don't want to be with people who require your energy. That's interesting. Your energy is very, very sensitive, and we have to energetically shield ourselves. Doesn't mean that he was a bad person. He's not. He was a great guy. But as I told you, when you're around the people that you care about, that are friends, ones that you see from the past, it reminds you of the ones that you really miss, the ones you know that you're really meant to be with, right? So when I heard that message, I thought, wow, that was completely different than what my twin soul said to me, right? One says, give me your energy. The other one says, remain neutral, strong in yourself. So this is speaking about energetically shielding yourself. Clearly we want to shield ourselves from negative energy. And Spirit is saying that we're here to help you, right? We are here to put our aura around you, to protect you. Because sometimes we're not aware that we have a tear in our auric field. It happens when we're tired, when we've been under a very difficult situation, when we are going through feelings of self-doubt. Our auric field becomes damaged. When we have negative self-talk, we damage our own shield. So Spirit can help us shield. At this time, it's very important. Now notice that the angel I chose was the white angel. I didn't choose the colorful angel, the rainbow. I chose white light. So right now, it's very important. We're all going to ask for this right now. I wonder if I can get to the sun. I think I might be able to get to the sun. I can't do it for long because the sun heats up my camera. Woo! Look at my, notice all my blinds are white. All my protective shielding is white. Okay, we're gonna use the sun. Oh, it's hot already. God, it's gonna be an oven. Okay, are you able to be seen? Yeah, it's up there. Okay, so how can I do this? I'm gonna have to just lift my arm up and have you guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna call in right now, while I stand in this direction, we're gonna call in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is gonna come forward and he's going to stand guard and protect us while we ask Archangel Metatron to come forward. And Archangel Metatron is gonna come and he's the one who's gonna open up our chakras. Right now we want him to clear and balance them, okay? So what's going on? Oh gosh, I hope I don't burn I'm gonna do it briefly because I can't burn my phone out. We're gonna use the sun. And we're gonna ask now that we've been cleared and balanced, that the sun come in through the top of our crown and it's gonna fill us up from the ground, all the way from the bottom, from the root, base chakra, all the way up through the top of our crown. As it goes down, okay, I've gotta go in. As the sun, imagine now, visualize that sun going down, that energy, and it's filling us up inside. But as it's doing that, it's burning away all the negative fear, doubt, worry, confusion. Anything that we have our own self brought in, okay? Anything I've brought in on our own, and it's burning that away. illusions, deception, self-deception, self-doubt, self-blame, self-ridicule, fear, worry, anything, anger, jealousy, anything negative, it's burning out, okay? And as it comes up the top of us, it's highlighting, oh wow, my stomach, my solar plexus is spinning already. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to activate all of our chakras. We've already had them cleared and balanced. Michael's protecting us because our crown's open right now. Remember I said to the magician, you need to take that top hat off and protect your crown because your auric field has been damaged. So it's going through the top, it's activating our chakras, and it's going to go over the top like Yosemite blew, right? It blew, the volcano blew. But it's positive because it's burned off. It had to. It erupted. It was clearing away anything that was no longer in our highest good. We're using carnelian to help us too right now, and you guys look up the meaning. We've spoken about it extensively. So it's now going down around the outside of us. And now, anything that has come against us, anything from our auric field, anything from outside that we have been trying to shield ourselves from, maybe we've been tired, run down, maybe we've been under attack, psychic attack, verbal attack, whatever it is, anyone else coming against us, friends that we thought were friends that were not, vampires, energy vampires, people that are drawing. I've had people coming back into my life that want back into my life. I don't want them back into my life. But the energy's all around me. And I got yesterday, they're all around. Now, the person that needs to let someone go, someone that has passed, they're all around me. There's negative cords that need to be cut. So that's what's going on. This is all being burned off because that molten lava, like the volcano that erupts, is going down around the outside and it's burning off anything that should not be there. And as that happens and as it cools, we now have a protective shielding around the outside of us. We have asked for this shielding to be made of pyrite. We're not chasing gold. We want stronger than gold. Pyrite. And then we're asking for hematite. And then we're asking for titanium. And that's what's around the outside of us. And then we're asking for a mirrored plating. And it's going to be a white light, so bright that it looks like a reflective mirror. Almost like silver. That's around the outside of us. And now, this is us. Completely protected in this light. So much so that we almost like fade away. We can fade away, right? We're not visible. We are completely shielded now. Feel that energy. Feel that energy. Now we say thank you to Archangel Metatron, and we ask Archangel Michael, please clear, seal the crown. Seal this crown so that nothing else can come in and we are protected. We don't want any other entities coming in, any other energies coming in. Tiger iron. Hold on. There's more. Tiger iron. Why the tiger iron? Ha! You know what tiger iron's made of? Hematite and jasper. So here's the hematite, which is around the outside of us. And clearly the tiger's eye is that grounding stone that gives us courage. These are together. So we have a combination of the tiger's eye, red jasper, and hematite. Tiger. We got the eye of the tiger dancing through the fire. And you're going to hear me roar louder than a lion. Energy, stamina. Physical vitality, energy, stamina, protection. This is powerful for our lower chakras, which is going to make us stand strong. That's why this is here. Okay, so we are now shielded. That came up for all of us, but specifically for the ones who chose this card, this shielding is really necessary at this time. Recognize this now. And know that we're surrounded in this light, in this bright white light, and we are protected. We're protected spiritually and emotionally. So anytime that we feel this energy coming against us, that's so interesting that he literally popped up and said, made a comment. Stop being an asshole. There, now I'm your life coach. Difference between the loving life coach, right? Gratitude. Attitude of gratitude for that abundance upon our shoulders. Make gratitude in your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become brighter. Lighter. Brighter. Wow. I have to ask, I'm just wondering if I should share. I'm trying to decide. Let's go, Robinson. Maybe not. You know, there's some things we're not supposed to share. The owl. The owls come forward a lot. I'm going to see. At 55 minutes, we go to the Cheshire Rose Quartz. It's a little bit whack. Rose Quartz is love. There's love there, but they're a little bit crazy. Okay, we see Wisdom of Avalon. Letting go. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. There was love there, but this one's a little bit cracked. This Cheshire cat. Can you see the nose and the eye and the ears and the, oh God, I see it so clearly. It's very interesting. And it's right next to this tiger. So letting go. 44. 4, there are angels all around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. 44, the angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them for help with everything and listen to your guidance and to their guidance through your intuition. So you're being asked to let go, Cheshire cat. And we want to let you go in love. And you need to let go in love. It's almost like, you know, there's the falling tower is what I just heard in my head. But here's the waterfall. Remember, you climbed to the top of that mountain? You turned around? Wow. So letting go. The number 44. 2 halves of one whole. You're letting go. There's a splitting apart. So there was a coming together at the beginning, and there's a splitting apart of another. So soulmates are in our lives for a reason, even the karmic soulmates. We wish them well, right? But right now this is about releasing expectations, attachments, and any of your desires. You need to relinquish control and allow spirit to do as it's meant to. We have to allow the universe to work now. You're not going to be able to force something to come to you, and you can't force something to stay with you when it's meant to go. Remember the butterfly? It has to go. You have to let it go. What's yours will never be taken away. But you have to allow things to flow. Just like we were told to allow things to flow in the beginning. So there's a lot of things that we have to let it go of. And we're doing that tonight on the full moon. We let go of anger. We let go of sadness. We let go of resentment. We let go of anything that's weighing us down. We don't want that. We have to move forward. We wish it's about I bless you and I wish you well. Thank you for the lessons, but I love you and I release you. Remember, I got that yesterday. Some of us, this is what happens during retrograde. You see some and you release them. And there's others that are coming back. And the relationships that are coming back at this time are blessed. The ones that are meant to stay. But there are ones that have to go. You have to let go of something first before another can come forward. So this could have to do with the way you think about things. This could be the belief systems, the way you used to look at things in life that don't work for you anymore. As I said, others in your life, people that you have to leave behind. It might be how you view other people. Maybe you've had an opinion about somebody. Maybe you've judged somebody and it isn't the way you thought. Whatever it is that is not in our highest good at this time, we need to let go. Or who. Or the job. Or the circumstance. Or the place. There seems to be a lot of moving forward, right? You can't fight the eclipse. You can't. And you know what? If you truly loved, you would let them go. Because their place is not with you. Remember, there were 2 soulmates, the 2 kittens. One, they're both soulmates. One you loved, and one was a friend, and one was a lover. One's place was not with you. And if you truly loved, you would release them. I love you, and I release you. And then what's yours comes to you. But we can't move forward carrying something or trying to hold on to something. We have to step into the future. You got to set that heart free. That heart's got wings like the butterfly and it wants to fly. Look at these 2 people. There's 2 things happening here. There's a heart, there's love, and it's being released. But when this is allowed to be released, these two can come together. The one that died, that needs to be released, has been a block between these two. You need to let this go. You need to set that butterfly free. And also, whatever you're holding on to that's resentment or anger, that's stopping your love from flying free, whatever it is that is not in your highest good, let it go. And then release your attachment to whatever it is. And if it's yours, it will land gently with you. What's yours won't go past you. Expect the best. I am the magnet, you are steel. See? When you let go of what is not in your highest good, what is in your highest good comes to you. It's a gift. It's a gift. Positive and negative. Something works, something doesn't. Expect the best. I love this. This is awesome. This doesn't have to do with just love. It could be love of a project. It could be whatever it is. But you look at the number 21 and I think of your legal age. You're legally free. Wow, I just got that message. You are legally free. Expect the best. If we hold that vibration, think about a magnet, the energy of a magnet, how it pulls to it, right? If you expect the best to come to you, it will. Bring me the best. Bring me my gift so I can unwrap it. It's flying to you on wings of an angel. That is you pulling that towards you. And if you release something that is not in your highest good, it won't remain empty, because the universe abhors a vacuum. They will always fill it. But if you try and struggle, you're like magnets that are flipping. Remember, we're like, what is that song by Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran. Shape of You? You were in my dreams last night. Shape of You, I think it is, isn't it? The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking slow. Then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with me. Just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Take my hand, stop, put the man on the jukebox, and we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Said, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on, follow my lead. Come on, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. We push and pull like a magnet. Have you seen magnets where you try and push the magnets together and they push apart? If you try and push it together, it pushes apart. But if you let them go, they flip. They turn around and flip, and they come together naturally. Right? So that's why when you want it, and you pull it, you try to maneuver it, and you try and get in your way, Spirit's way, you're not going to have what you're supposed to have. You're going to push it away. So you let go. You release what doesn't want to stick, what keeps trying to push away from you. Something keeps trying to push away, but there's something that wants to flip around and come back to you. Don't struggle. Pay attention to the guidance, the synchronistic events. I'm getting prickles in my right side. That's my night side. Someone's fighting this. Prickles in my right side. Stop, stop. Wow, they're fighting it. They're fighting it. That's a trip. So you're not listening. You're not listening. That's interesting. The one that's supposed to let go is not listening. The magnet is going to attract everything they need. Everything. That's the vibration. You expect the best. You release what is not in your highest good, and you say to Spirit tonight, when you do your full moon meditation, I release everything that is no longer in my highest good, and I expect my gift to come flying to me on wings of the angels. I do, because I release my attachment. I'm not forcing the issue. I'm allowing it. I'm allowing it. That was the whole message in this reading so far, is allow. Archangel Raphael. I feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear, and the sun will shine eternally. Trust. Eternally bright. See, someone doesn't want to release, but when you do, this whole person, this Cheshire cat, it's a little bit crazy. The one that keeps disappearing, this one, you need to recognize that if you release what is not in your highest good, what is in your highest good comes to you. It is your gift. There is healing around you. You need to trust in this. 1 hour and 4 minutes in, we go to our last. This is the one, the goddess that needs to surrender or be surrendered. This is the divine mystery. Merlin, the magician. So the magician's confused and indecisive because they don't have enough information. They need to seek research, expert advice before making a decision. Well, this is my, did I ask for this one? I think I can't remember which one I asked for, but I did ask a question, and was confused about it, whether I should sign this contract. I'm thinking about myself because of I am the creator of this oracle card deck. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angels assisting. 5 significant changes occurring in your life, always for the better. Good idea to call upon spirit for help with these changes. So yes, we're asking for help. That's the expert advice that I seek before making a decision. The blue, colors of truth, the moon, which is tonight, the full moon. This is about secrets being revealed. They are all revealing these secrets because look, 1, 2, 3, 4 moons, 5 moons. Secrets being revealed. Get into the light. Tap into your highest self. You don't have enough information. There are too many secrets right now. You don't know the truth of this situation right now. So we're asking spirit for help. You might need to get an attorney. I watched that last night. The police were involved in what I watched. So for you, this isn't about you figuring this out for yourself. So the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang is only on one side. There's this side or there's this side. This side is in alignment. This side has the butterflies. This side doesn't. They both have dolphins. They're both fun. Oh God, we're back to the 2 kittens, right? This side has a butterfly. This side has a little rabbit. This one has a big rabbit, but that rabbit's holding on to carnelian. This side has the butterfly. Actually, that's not carnelian. That's this one. Garnet. Could be ruby. No, it's garnet. Let me see. Why is it holding on to a garnet? A pomegranate. The marriage. An abrasive gemstone. What? An abrasive gemstone. That's interesting. So this looks like it could be a breaking up of a marriage. And a marriage represents a commitment or a tie or a connection. This one is holding on to that. This is the one that's broken in the middle. The one that needs to surrender or be surrendered. This side, there's the butterfly and the yin and the yang and creativity as well. I'm curious about, what is that? Okay, so this is the dolphin. There are 2 dolphins on this side. There's only one here. There's a pair here, and there's a single one here. This one's already gone. And then there's another butterfly up here. And the dove above is flying here. So there's something that's already gone. This is already gone. This is together. This is the west, this is the east. Isn't it interesting how when you first look at it, it looks pretty even, right? Very similar, like the two kittens. But everything's stacked over here, right? Everything is stacked over here. There's a couple here. There isn't a couple here. The new moon, the wishes. The new moon wishes on this side. The dove is, everything is going here. Everything is going there. So, you've been going around and around in circles, trying to figure something out. You're like a dog chasing its tail. Whoa. A dog chasing its tail. Someone's tailing you. Someone's tailing you and you're chasing it. You're going around and around in circles. Somebody needs to stop. Because you both want the same thing. Your choices, you think they're so similar, but they're not. It's clear that everything is stacked on the one side. There is a lot of similarities, yes, absolutely. Both have this, both have this, both have this, both have this, both have this. Both have a rabbit. But this rabbit's holding on to an abrasive stone, a garnet, pomegranate, an old connection. This is a Jewish symbol, the pomegranate. They gave that in marriage. I'm sure that they did. This is a female. This is a female here holding on to that. This is not. That one doesn't have the eyelashes like this one does. Maybe you just can't see them. Yeah, they do. They do. Oh my gosh. But this one's holding on to an emerald. That butterfly. Now that dolphin has an emerald, but that butterfly has an emerald. This dolphin holds on to an emerald. This dolphin holds on to the yin and the yang, and they have the emerald. There's more on this side. If you look closely, I'm curious because this one is holding on to this garnet, and this one is holding on to an emerald, and this is holding on to an emerald. 1, 2. This one holds on to a smaller emerald. This one holds on to the yin. They're so close. There's such a tie, but there's a difference. You know what? They're almost identical, but this one has yin and yang. This one has a couple. This one is a couple. So there's a this is how I'm going to read this. There are two females, very similar. They both hold love. This one holds on to some kind of a commitment, a tie, a commitment, and the moonstone. This could be blood, relative. This is a relative. These two are the yin and yang. There's love and healing for this one. There's love and healing for this one. But there's more love and healing for this one, and a new moon. And the butterfly, the dove is flying over that way. The new moon is the wish. This is your wish. I love you, but this is my wish. Wow. There's a choice being made, and one is family and one is love. You know what I mean? There's always love, but this is a couple. So, I've seen it. Now the choice has to be made. Remember what Spirit said? Oh, this is a large ruby. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. And this is just love and healing. And Spirit kept saying, don't take the money. Go for the love. Wow. I already know what my choice is. But what you need to do is feel your own way through this. How do you feel? What is it that you're looking for? I'm looking for harmony. The yin and the yang. I want transformation and freedom and love and healing. That's my wish, my new moon wish. And I go with prophecy and fulfillment and soulmate connection. There's a couple here. Here you stand alone. Here you're a couple. I want that. I don't want the money. I want love. So you ask yourself, how do you feel making your own decision? And what would it feel like there? Yeah, there you got a lot of money. You're holding on to a lot of money, but you're by yourself. Here, you've got harmony, peace, and balance, and you're with someone else. You've got jewels. You've got gems. And remember, Spirit said, you'll get what you need. But are you still too hung up on this money? Wow, whatever that represents to you. What does your body react? How does it feel? That gives you the messages, what your heart feels. If you need to ask others, go outside and ask for others' help, but I don't. I see very clearly. The deck is stacked on this side. I go to the right. And it's interesting because it doesn't mean I'm not following my heart. Because the heart side is the left side, but I'm going to the right. Sometimes the heart can be treacherous. Wow. Compass. You know why? Follow your true north. Follow your true north. You'll never go wrong. Wait a minute. Was it like this? It was, right? I turned it upside down. So it was in reverse, right? Gosh, I think I turned it upside down. So there's confusion for you, right? So in reverse, you need to ask yourself, what is my highest power? Because whatever it is you focus on the longest, that becomes your power. That becomes your drug. That becomes what draws you. If you're going to stress about something, you're going to obsess about something, all your energy goes there. And they become your God. Money becomes your God. Sex becomes your God. A person becomes your God. Remember the God of thunder that was angry? The mountain was on fire, and he intentionally set it, that God of thunder. But I was lightning before the thunder. If you're focusing on the way you look, if you love yourself, maybe you need, remember, if you like the way you look so much, you need to go love yourself. You know that song? You're worried about your status, about your position in the company. If you are focusing on inconsequential things like that, you've lost your sense of personal power. Because that is not your higher self speaking. And you're never going to find your true north when you focus on things that are not spiritual. So Spirit wants you to surrender and follow your true north. Shift your focus and watch. When you come back to the center and you let remember that prince, that frog that was supposed to always stay a frog? That frog will never turn into a prince. He's supposed to be left behind. He never will turn into a prince. Follow your true north. And your needle and your compass will point directly where it's meant to go. And you'll find yourself going home. Wow. Wow. Clarity. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There is peace. There is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel. I want that gift. Wow. This reading for me is like, I don't know if you're hearing the things that I'm hearing, but holy shit kicker. I feel like we need a game changer. Like a card or something. I'm calling on the wisdom of the owl. Because he's been showing up for the last few days. The great horned owl. And he speaks in a twist of the tail that we weren't expecting. Wow. It's about seeing past illusions and through lies and deception. About being guided by spirit. Lucid dreams. Unveiling truths and cautioning us. And while trusting that all will be revealed, you realize that inexperience and overconfidence can lead you into a dangerous situation that you're not prepared for. Wisdom comes from experience. So you're being asked to keep an open mind on this part of your journey. Stay very alert. Don't assume that you know this territory. You may not be recognizing what's hidden by camouflage. This is not time for a careless adventure. That's what the great horned owl is showing me. Look at his face. There's a lot more going on than we believe. A twist in the tale that we weren't expecting. A change we didn't see coming. And the explorer surveys her surroundings and asks herself, where am I going next? And look where she's looking. She's going to the right. That leopard. Cat. So I'm asking for a sign for us all. So the red dragonfly is coming forward with this message of death, transformation, and eternal love. Swallows as well, safeguarding love and fidelity. There's a song. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in your every note, make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. There's a message in this, you guys. If I was just another dusty record on a shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Furthermore, I apologize for any skipping tracks. It's just the last girl that played me left a couple cracks. I used to know that. Now I'm over that. Because holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I'd sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hand. Just keep it stuck inside your head like your favorite tune, and know my heart's a stereo. It plays only for you. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio. Turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo. If I was an old school 50-pound boombox, would you hold me on your shoulder wherever you walk? Would you turn my volume up in front of the cops and crank it high every time they told you to stop? And all I ask is that you don't get mad at me when you have to purchase Mad D batteries. Appreciate every mixtape your friends make. You never know, we come and go like we're on the interstate. I think I finally found a note to make you understand. If you can hear it, sing along and take my hands. Keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. And know my heart's a stereo and it beats only for you. I only pray you never leave me behind, because good music can be so hard to find. I take your head and hold it closer to mine. I thought love was dead, but now you're changing my mind. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. I'm looking at this here. I'm looking at this love that was dead. The last girl that played me left a couple cracks. But now I'm over that. I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to move forward to that. Another message we have. So this will be your answer. Information coming your way. And it's going to come in a secretive, occult or kind of metaphysical way. I know what my messages are now, and it may be confusing you. So it's going to come to you. You're going to be picking up hidden information psychically. You're going to be discovering secrets. People are going to share things with you that they probably shouldn't. But you're being reminded to use the information you get very carefully. Be very careful with any secret information you get, and plan carefully for its use. I can't help but think of yesterday, how that babe was leaving, and the light was being shone by the wise one. And they were going away from that castle on the hill where people were losing their heads. People were getting their heads cut off. And they had to be careful. They weren't going to tell people. They were going to be very careful with what they knew. So be careful with any information that comes to you, and plan carefully for its use, because the information might be more than you can handle. It might be more than you want to even know. But you're being reminded that you will benefit from just a little bit of that secret knowledge, even if it is very distasteful. You're going to be alerted that you're going to gain something that you desire from that knowledge that comes your way. And it might come in a very obtuse manner or unusual manner. And there could be some repercussions that you weren't considering. So you got to be really careful of how you use this information and be responsible, or there's going to be consequences that you have to suffer. And it sounds dark, but we always have consequences for the actions that we have to take. Nothing loses my interest faster than someone lying to me, I gotta tell you. I'm looking at a very wealthy woman and a very wealthy man. The woman is not in love with him. She stays there for the money. She has emotional affairs with other people. She ended up dying. And someone married him. It was her friend. Someone married him. And she loved him. New beginnings, a fresh start. One chapter closes, another begins to bloom. And there's a healing that's imminent. This is about experiencing better conditions, either whether it be work, whether it be love. It's about forgiving past mistakes. It's about relationships blooming. It's about moving to a new home. It's about letting the past go, clearing, moving on, accepting the new opportunities. All of these are coming together. And then I see a very deceitful woman. Red hair. Fire sign. Deceitful. There's someone who betrayed themselves and everyone they looked up to. Be very careful about your motives when making your choices, because somebody is stabbing you in the back. And you're being warned there is deceit. There's betrayal, and a price will be paid for this betrayal. But don't worry, because light always is stronger than dark. And it's sad because the ones that betrayed, the one that was, they were friends. But sometimes our lives have to be shaken up, you know, changed, rearranged. And they have, so that we can be relocated to where we're meant to be. So right now we need to give ourselves and other people some space to think clearly and to speak clearly from their heart. We have to allow people to speak their full truth. Because Archangel Michael is saying that right now communication is very important. We don't want to allow any of the bumps in the road, any of the things that we thought were in the way, these stumbling blocks, to get in our way. We need to clear up communication problems with others at this time. This is for everyone. Clearly, I'm wrapping this all up. It's all coming for all of us. It's not just for this card. After I went off script, right? This is for us all. A lot of information, though. Secrets being told, and misleading information and lies. But that truth's going to come to light today. Because the Queen of Swords is cutting through all the bullshit. I heard just now that's enough. The tide's going to come in. So right now things might be a little overcast or feeling a little bit overcast. But Spirit's going to bring you the message that you need to hear. And if there's a love, you're going to be hugged until all of your pieces melt back together again. But remember, follow your dreams, but don't chase them, right? Allow that butterfly to land softly, because what's yours won't go past you. And I do see the phoenix rising, and he's white. He's beautiful, and he's coming. Wow. Waiting for the master teacher. Let me ask you right now, you can choose two. This is for everyone, okay? One or two. Okay? What did you choose? If you chose one, no matter what it is that you're asking about, you're going to be happy with the results. You're coming closer to what you have been working hard for. You're going to have faithful friends and companions and events around you synchronistically lining up to bring your life into harmony. This is a very happy, hopeful, excited card. If you chose 2, trusting all will be revealed. You need to realize that inexperience and overconfidence are going to lead you into dangerous situations that you're unprepared for. Wisdom comes from experiences, yes, but you're being urged to keep an open mind and heart, because just like we were told before, this is the message. Don't assume you know this part of the journey. You may not recognize what's behind the camouflage, and they do not want you to be careless. So that was double confirmation about what I was just saying. Okay, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to wrap this up because there's messages coming forward. I keep getting them and I can't keep giving them to you now because they're going to be part of the rest of this reading. So at 1 hour and 30 minutes, I mean not of this reading, of this day. So do pay attention to the messages coming for you. I love you guys.